Welcome to episode 2 of the Nate Hate Show. I'm gonna get right into it. I am sick of these fucking bitches. Like, I've got fucking pneumonia. There's fluid filling up my fucking lungs with you bitch. I've never met... No, you know what? I'll say a general statement about all fucking women. You all want to be treated like adults until it's time for responsibility, and then you want to be treated like fucking children. Perfect example. This Girls Gone Wild shit. They're making a documentary about why Girls Gone Wild was fucking horrible or something. I didn't watch that shit. I was too young. I had real porn that I could watch. But I am going to go ahead and go out on a limb here and say that it was just a bunch of stupid whores that wanted to take their shirts off and then regretted it later and were like, oh, well, I didn't want to do it. I changed my mind. Doesn't really fucking matter. But I just want you to imagine if the shoe was on the other foot. No one would feel bad for those if they were dudes. We would just think of them as stupid dudes that took their cocks out on camera and regretted it later. Fucking, ugh. You know that documentary is going to come out, though, and it's probably going to make me look like a jackass because the dude's going to, like, have put a girl's head through a wall or something. But that's just the general rule for women and fucking everything. And also, it's really annoying how they say that stupid, oh, don't objectify me bullshit. Men and women are different. You should be fucking lucky if men objectify you. You know why? Because as men, we like objects a lot more than we do fucking people. If I have an object, I'm going to take care of it with my highest regard, I guess you could say. If there's a person that's like fucking up not taking a shower, I'm just going to not be around them. I'm going to be like, that's disgusting. Like, let's say there's a female that didn't want to like shave her armpits or something. I don't fucking know. That wouldn't even, I guess that definitely would be a deal breaker. Well, let's say that there's a bitch that didn't want to shave her armpits. I'm not sticking around to fucking help her do that shit. She's an adult. I'm an adult. If you can't do that and figure it out by this time, you're just disgusting and I can't do anything to help you. Now, if I'm looking at you as an object, I'm going to think, oh, I really like my objects. So I'm going to go ahead and figure out some way to make this object take a fucking shower and shave their underarms. You know what? I'll drop it. Moving on. The Pelicans made it into the play-in. You might not know what that means, but basically we're going to get swept by the Suns. The play-in tournament's a new thing that they added into the NBA like 2 years ago, so LeBron couldn't make it in. Just kidding. I think he was already in. But it's basically, before the NBA playoffs, which used to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seeds, and then it'd just be 8 versus 1, 2 versus 7, 3 versus 6, and 4 versus 5. Now, it starts off with 7 playing... It started with number 9, the Pelicans, playing number 10, the Spurs, and we won. And the winner of that plays the loser of 7 and 8, which was the Timberwolves versus the, God damn it. Sorry. The Timberwolves played the, fucking retard Clippers, and they knocked them down. So we played the Clippers, and the Pelicans won. Now we get to go get swept by the fucking Suns now. But hey, we eliminated Greg Popovich and fucking Kawhi Leonard's robotic ass laugh. What else we got? Oh, a Spanish dude got caught with fucking 1,000 taxidermied animals. I'm going to go out on a limb here. That dude's got fucking children in his basement. No shot he doesn't. Because half of those animals were illegal as fuck. And if you get caught with 465 illegal, like, these are animals that you aren't even allowed to kill because they're fucking endangered, and this nigga has them taxidermied in his house. I don't really understand how he's not in prison yet, but I guess we'll see what happens. Fucking, just imagine that. If you walked into somebody's fucking house and you saw 1,000 taxidermied animals, like, that dude's got to have a giant house, first of all, or just a storage. I don't know what would be weirder, if it was a storage container or if it was fucking in his house. Actually, that's a lie. It would definitely be weirder in his house. You'd have to walk into that shit. Ugh. Oh, yeah. White trash, this one's for you guys. They made a French fry flavored perfume. Flavored? Would that be the word? Probably fucking not. It smells like French fries, and you just know that it was a white person, probably from Arkansas or like Wisconsin, what the? Oh. That one looked fucking interesting. New York physician assistant was bound and stabbed to death after being stalked. Wow. I would have bound and stabbed him to death for being from New York. Probably has that disgusting accent. This dude looks like a cartoon character. There's no way that this guy is real. Oh, he didn't just get bound and stabbed. They got this nigga in his garage. Let me try and explain it for you how this probably went. This nigga was probably, I'll assume it was probably at night. This nigga's asleep. He hears a knock at the door. He's like, whatever could this be? Whatever you fucking white people do. He didn't get his gun because he's fucking in New York and you can't have guns. Or whatever the fuck the rule is there. He probably went, looked through the people. No one was there. Turned around. The person was already inside. And, oh my God, tumor face. Ugh! That is disgusting. But he probably turned around and the person was already in his house. And they probably took him to his garage, tied him up, stabbed him like once or twice, and took all his shit and left. And that dude's probably sitting there bleeding out on his fucking freezing cold. Actually, no. When did this happen? 35 minutes ago. Okay. Well, I guess it was probably not that cold. Sure, he didn't have oh, man. Not going over that one. Even I got limits. Ugh. That Girls Gone Wild shit bothers me though, man. I hate that shit. Women will literally, they'll be like, treat me like an adult. And then whenever you actually try and give them the responsibility of an adult, they get not just upset, they just fucking don't accept it. They'll fucking sit there and I'm trying to think of an example for you guys. Let me think. You know what? It really doesn't fucking matter. I can't think of anything off the top of my head right now, but you know I'm going to be ranting about some shit on my story that's going to prove my point of women not wanting to take responsibility. I mean, I guess you could just look at their attitudes, like how women behave, where they're like, oh, well, I'll be feminine around the right man. And it's like, that, I mean, whatever, I guess. Someone that says that stupid shit, I'm not going to want to fuck them. But just imagine if a dude said that bullshit. Like, oh, well, I'm only masculine around the girls I like. Walking to a bitch in the club in a dress or something. You're going to get laughed off. And if you laughed off a woman, I see that going probably not as well as it would if it was a dude. Fucking women also can't handle jokes. Like, that's definitely a woman thing, because I post all sorts of shit on my story about fucking killing Jews, about fucking killing black people, about black people being dumber than white people. I make all kinds of horrific jokes that would probably be unacceptable in like a normal conversational format if it wasn't under the guise that it's a fucking joke. And I don't have a lot of guys that fucking go and complain. Like, even though dudes are fucking stupid too, there aren't a lot of dudes that'll swipe up and have an issue with it. It's always women swiping up and saying some stupid bullshit like Emily Gist. I mean, I kind of feel bad, like, because she was right. I am a sexist. I do think less of women. And all you guys were calling her a stupid bitch. So everyone that called Emily Gist a stupid bitch or a whore or a fucking Yenzo Wap or a fucking Guido, those last two would have been wrong. She's actually a spick. Change it to spick into a bitch, because she was right. You can't call her stupid, but you can call her a stupid bitch. Well, I guess you can call her stupid because she's a woman, but you can call her a stupid bitch. I've just decided that right now. You can call Emily just a stupid bitch for what she said, even though she was right. And it works. It's a fucking, that's not a joke. She actually is a bitch, but you know, you guys get it. just exercising my free speech here, guys. I I feel like the idea of free speech isn't fully understood. You're supposed to be able to say whatever you want. And it's not just you. You're supposed to let anybody you don't like the guy you hate the most who's saying the thing you disagree with the most, that should be who you're defending in free speech. Like, I really don't like KKK niggas, but I think that they deserve to be able to fucking go and protest in the streets. Why do I think that? They're fucking losers. Like, the only way that you get niggas to think that the KKK is anything but a bunch of faggots that want to hang out with a bunch of dudes. See, and I'm making a joke about faggots. Whenever I say faggot, I have used the word faggot to describe a gay person like once out of the last 100 times. And I'm not going to stop doing it because faggot is the best word ever. And I'm sorry that you gay people tried to claim it, but that's not for you. Faggot is for someone that's being a fucking faggot. And if you're sitting there getting mad, oh, Nathan, you're using faggot and you know you're using it, gay people. Shut the fuck up. You know exactly what faggot means. And you know that because you're being a fucking faggot and you saying that stupid shit. Ugh. I lost my train of thought. Dude, I fucking swear to God, I need to stop smoking weed. But I was looking into the into the Chechen War. That was a war between the Chechens and the fucking Russians. And I kind of wanted to get like a black and white. Oh yeah, these guys were bad. These guys were good. And that wasn't really what the fuck it was. So basically, Chechnya is a little country in the Caucasus region, which is actually where you get the word Caucasian. And that's where a lot of Russia has their oil. And that area, I can't show you because this is audio, but look it up on a map. That area is right, like they're connected to like Turkey and fucking Iran. So like they're touching the Middle East, and those people are not Middle Eastern, but they're like Muslims, a lot of them. And the Chechens, there's like 15 countries basically that really wanted their fucking freedom from Russia. Can't say I blame them. And all of them except for Chechnya got it at once. Fucking Putin. Actually, I think it might have been Gorbachev. He was like, okay, well, clearly we got to handle this issue of all these dissenting riots that are fucking going on all throughout our country. And he was like, all right, well, they're happening here, 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 and here because they want freedom. Okay, well, there, you get freedom. And there, in Chechnya, you get military police. And as you imagine, that didn't go great. Fucking the Chechens fought back for a while. They actually had 2 wars. And I mean, you really could combine it into more like one. They just had a ceasefire for a little bit where they fucking weren't killing each other for a couple months to reorganize and get ready to kill each other again. And that shit went on until like 2009. But like the Chechens were... they were perfect in the situation. I mean, they wanted their freedom. I can't say I blame them. No one really wanted to offer it to them because they're a part of Russia, except for the Saudis. The Saudis actually they paid a bunch of the Chechens and a bunch of the people in the Caucasus region to be jihadists. Like, basically the people that went and like did 9/11, like extremist Muslims. Yeah, the Saudis paid them to go do that. And they're like, hey, that looks like it's working for them. And they went and started doing stuff like that. So they actually the Chechens took a maternity ward with a bunch of pregnant women and took like a bunch of hostages. And you think, all right, they got us beat. Let's hear what these fucking animals have to say to negotiate with us. Nope, the Russians sent somebody in to... They sent somebody in to actually... Well, a couple someone's in to try and not so peacefully take their shit back and accidentally sort of kind of killed a bunch of women. And, I mean, I guess some rebels, but they didn't kill them all, and they definitely still had hostages. And after they realized how much of a failure that was, they kind of backed off a little bit and gave them their ceasefire so they could reorganize and Russia could go bomb the shit out of Grozny, their main city. You know, Grozny was actually the most destroyed city in the world at one point because Putin was just like indiscriminately bombing everything to get everyone out of there. And then whenever they got them all out of there, it was like, oh, awesome. We won. but they're mountain people, so the entire mountain area around there, which is pretty much fucking everywhere, they were getting fucking murdered in their tanks and shit when they were driving around through there. Ugh, that would have had to have been tough. Imagine you go into the city, claim it, and then whenever you're walking out, you get shot. Ugh. Yeah, the Chechens, that's not all they did. They actually went to Moscow one time. They got all the way into Moscow, and they took over a movie theater that was packed full of like 800 people, and they took them all hostage. And I'm going to go ahead and guess for you what you think the Russians would have done. I'm assuming you're listening here, and you're probably thinking, oh, yeah, well, the Russians saw how much of a failure it was last time, so they definitely just reasoned with them this time from the beginning. Nope. They pumped gas in there to knock everybody out. And when they knocked everyone out, they went in through the sewers and killed like the 50 insurgents. But they didn't really plan for the 120 people that were hostages they were going to kill. And I guess you would say that was a mistake by them. Little mistake. Shit, I mean, trying to get some hostages. I guess killing most of your fucking hostages is an illusion. Not most. Killing quite a few of the hostages, though. That was not the move. Ooh, here, guys, I have a perfect example of women not taking responsibility. This bitch won $10 million pushing the wrong button on a lottery machine, and she was mad at the guy that bumped her at first, because apparently she wasn't trying to buy the ticket she bought. She was trying to buy some other shit. And someone came up and bumped her. I would assume that was probably Jesus. That would make me believe in God if someone fucking came and bumped me and gave me fucking AIDS. Just kidding. If they gave me 10 million. But, not blames, but she's putting it on that other person. But really the only thing she has to thank is her disgusting gambling addiction that she's not going to address. And I guarantee she's going to lose every dollar of that. You know why? Because people that play the lottery don't take care of their money. It's as simple as that. Ooh, the governor of Mississippi is trying to increase punishments for human trafficking. Why is there people disliking this? Nice. Some edgelords. Jesus, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I made a topic list and I ran through that shit way quicker than I thought I would. I don't know if you guys have seen that shit that's happening in China, but it's kind of fucking insane. Those robot dogs are like running around the city, like fucking with cameras and microphones on, or, well, not microphones, cameras and fucking, God damn it. Cameras and like speakers, and they're screaming out to the people that they need to get in their house, basically. And all the people in Shanghai, the biggest city in China, they actually are locked down in their houses, and they're not really able to get out. And you'd think that that'd be enough, but no. The Chinese, the CCP, I should say, are sending they're sending little drones to go up to people's windows and say things like, freedom is only a concept that people that are greedy want, and stuff like that. That's not great. I'd say that'd be like a 6 out of 10 day, probably, if fucking no mention of slavery. What? Okay, jackass. Jesus, I'm sorry. Fucking. Oh my God. Wow, this is going to be a really short episode. I'm sorry, guys. This one was dog shit. I would just stop recording and end it, but I need you guys to see that this shit is not very easy, and I suck at it still. So, if you were expecting a good episode today, Jesus, sorry for you. Oh, god damn it. Wrong one. Oh, I'm fucking horrible. I need one there that's for a bomb. Gay motherfucker. Oh, man. That's good. All right. I'm going to call it. You guys got a 20-minute episode. I'm sorry. No, you know what? I can rant about women some more. I can definitely rant about women some more. I hate them. No, I'm just kidding.